This may be controversial, but if your child trains 4 times a week and you're not seeing the development or improvement, that's not on the club, that's on you. And I can explain why. It's very simple, because it can't be the club's fault. You signed up for the program. And this may be hard for you to hear, but I'm going to keep reemphasizing the point to you. It's easy for us, and I'm not a parent yet, but I will be very soon, for us to sit here and say, it's the club's fault. It's the club's fault. They're not providing what I thought they were going to give me. Well, what did they tell you they were going to give you? What did they show you from tryouts that they were going to give you? Because we all know tryouts. Now, that's why I'm saying it's not the club's fault. It's your fault. You are the consumer. You are the one paying for the product or the service. The service, again, being the supply and demand, you're the demand, or you bring the demand, they bring the supply. And if you decided to pay for a program and you're not seeing your child develop when they train 4 times a week, that's not their problem. That's your problem. Straight up. And you might be like, what is he saying? I can't believe the angry soccer guy is saying this. I know it's hard to hear, but it's a real honest truth that I think a lot of parents fail to accept, because you signed up for the program. If you didn't know the ins and outs of said program, that's not on the club. They're doing the bare minimum to make sure that they can keep you. So trophy hunting, winning at all costs, not caring about the needs of the children, just whatever they need to do to make sure that you keep paying, or I should say the majority of parents keep paying, and that way you'll come back. Again, think the majority of parents, not maybe you who's focused on development and wanting to see the best interest of your child grow. But that's, again, why I say it's not on the club, it's on you. If you are fully aware of what is around, what the program is going to offer, how it's going to be delivered, how they play, how they train, then you can make a better decision. But unfortunately, a majority of parents sign up for programs and they don't even know what they're getting themselves into. And then they go, oh, it's the club's fault. They're not providing X, Y, and Z. Well, if you understand what they're going to provide or deliver, then you can have a reasonable expectation of what you should be getting. But most parents aren't making that decision. So obviously, could the coach improve? Yes, of course the coach could improve. I'm not saying that they couldn't improve. But if you're paying for the service, or the other 10 to 12 to 15 parents, well, who decided to pay? You. And that's why I said this might be an uncomfortable conversation to think about, because sure, we can sit here and blame the club and say, oh, it's the club's fault. That's what everybody does. But your child and their development is on you. It's not on the club. If you think it's up to the club, you're in the wrong environment, because most clubs in this country, not all, but most, are not going to focus on development. A select few will. Guys like me that care about doing the right thing and doing our best to develop better people, better students, and better athletes, better football players. That's where you're going to find it. But when you don't look for those types of people, then yeah, we're stuck with the environment that we have. And that's why it is on you. It's not on them. It's a game of supply and demand.